This video is to go over some of the settings. So let's go over settings communications. Okay, notice the retrieval. Got your password here, you got the end service date. Now this end service date doesn't change until after the first time you download. Other items. Always refresh previous 5 days. Well, things happen. So you may want to check this so that the program will retrieve data for the previous 5 days, and any fixes that we may have made here will be inserted into the appropriate symbols that you're following. Auto stock split, yeah, it's a nice thing to have. The program will do it automatically for you. Skip updating 52-week high and low. It's just to speed things up a little bit. It's not that big a deal. Skip downloading fundamental data. That'll fix that so that it just won't do it for the stocks. Download some. You might want to do this once or twice, once every maybe month or two. This just tells you whether the right time signal's on or off, whether you paid for it, basically whether you paid for it or you didn't pay for it. Time zone. This is so that we'll know that because the data is not available till about 3 o'clock Pacific time. So this will tell the program that if your local time is X and Pacific time is 3 o'clock, get the current day. If it's before 3 o'clock Pacific time, then you won't get the current day. Updatable lists. Notice that here we have 2 lists. If you don't want to make them updatable, so let's just move both of those over there. Notice it says not updatable. Click OK. Notice over here it says do not update. Now, it's the same thing. Settings, communications, updatable. Go back and make sample updatable. Click OK. Notice it's OK. Okay, let's go on to automation. Automation is for automating certain things within the program. The first screen here shows you can automate exporting of ASCII data and metastock. If this is unchecked, you will not get metastock data exported automatically after each download. So let's check that. Auto retrieval. You can set this for whatever time you want. I keep it at 6 o'clock p.m. You might want to do it 6:15, 6:30. Depends on what you want. You just change it by changing these numbers here. And make sure that you click enable if you want the program to automatically retrieve data. Now you must have the program running in memory. It won't do it if it's not running in memory. Auto RT scan. If you own the right time scan study, then you can have the program automatically do it after every download. I always have that checked, always, because I like to see it. Click OK. Go to settings. Let's go back up to data window. Not much here. When you're showing the data window, you can ask for a date range, or you can show the latest 252. I actually like to show the last 2 years, so let's go 504. Let's show the latest 2 years. Showing all data is it's too much data. You can't keep track of it all. Decimal places. For stocks, it's maybe 2. I like to have 4 because sometimes the data comes in a little crazy. For commodities, if you want to do commodities, if you're doing a lot of commodities, do 6, because there's sometimes when some of them are the 6 decimal places. You can compensate for this by multiplying all of the data by 10 or 100 or 1,000 in the edit change section. Let's keep that. Let's go up here to chart window. Chart window. You can have any of these chart styles that you want. I like candlesticks. That's just me. Show latest 512 days. I show the volume. Show open interest if it's a commodity or a option. I like to show the grid all the time. Chart colors. You can change these any way you want. Now, when you change the chart colors, remember that if you make the background black, you better make the legends, or at least the grid, the legends, you better make those white. Don't forget to change those, because otherwise you're going to wind up, you won't be able to see the X and Y axis. I like it white, and we'll go back and change this to black, and auto studies. These are the studies that you want to automatically show up every time you bring up a chart. I like the 1 day moving average, 10-day moving average, and a 50-day moving average. And I normally have the right time study over there, but for this example, I don't have it over there. So let's click OK. And the last one is the right time study settings. This has to do with if you own the right time study, you can change these any way you want. The total instructions for this are in the help section of the program. OMD. OMD is the overall market direction as you suggested. You can have the overall market direction will do the stocks that are in whatever symbol, whatever list that you have designated over here. I don't have it set up for this program, for this side, but you can. There's more information in the help section of the program. That's it.